Captain Mark Coursey is with us. He's the man of the Victorian Princess. And I have to tell the story of how we got you on the blue couches. Amanda Post took her mother on a cruise, had an amazing time, thought you were fantastic, and said, we got to get him on the blue couches. And here you are when she's off.
Yeah. I know. I says, are you going to be here? She says, well, Karen might be here, but I'm not sure, but I'll see if I'm here. I says, well, that would be great. So I talked to John, the director of the program, and he said, yeah. So we talked, and he says, what day are you available? I says, I can be there Wednesday. He says, phenomenal.
Well, we're glad you're
Well,
here.
I'm so glad
We are. Ahoy.
Amanda will have to watch the playback.
Yeah, well, good.
So tell us a little bit about how you got to be the captain of the Victorian Princess.
Well, let's see. I've been a captain since 1984.
Okay.
Wow.
And I ran a fishing charter business for many years. And with my experience, I upgraded my license so I could run a big boat. So back in 2013, I was interviewed by the owner back then, Dan O'Neill, and I was hired. And I started out as a crew member, and then I became captain. Excuse me, and it just kind of went from there. So 2013 is when I started.
That's great.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about the history of the boat? It's such a beautiful ship.
Boat was built in La Crosse, Wisconsin in 1986. It was in Marco Island for 3 years, 4 years.
Oh, wow.
Then it came up the Mississippi, or up the Atlantic coast, actually, and it came to Erie, and it's been here since. This is our 26th season.
Wow.
And you don't just take the helm of the boat and go out and come. I mean, you are kind of the entertainment a little bit for the boat, right? We're going to hear your voice if we're on the Victorian Princess.
See, when I was growing up as a kid, they says, close your mouth. You should be seen, not heard.
I was told the same thing.
And now I'm allowed to talk, and nobody can tell me not
That's
to talk.
right.
So what I do is I try to be like an ambassador for Erie.
That's great.
And I try to explain the history of the lake, the history of the bay. People ask me questions about where can we stay, where should we? I talk about Northeast, about the wineries.
Right.
So I talk about like this show is phenomenal, and you guys do a lot of stuff, and that's what I try to do. And the best backdrop is the boat.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean,
right.
people from Pittsburgh, Buffalo, places west of us, and they love coming to Erie.
Yeah.
And what better way is it that we have the Victorian, because we can handle a lot of people.
And your themed cruises are amazing, and you have to check them on VictorianPrincess.com. And you have open bookings through October when you do your Halloween cruises.
Wow.
The boat looks like a haunted boat.
Wow. Is that one of your favorites?
Oh, that's fun. The whole month of October is all. It's got, we don't even clean the cobwebs off the boat because we let it be natural.
Part of the...
So
part of
normally
the
we have to clean them now because it's summertime. Oh, our boss, Steve Jett, she goes, clean the cobwebs. I says, okay, we will. Halloween, she says, don't clean them.
Yeah.
So and what's really neat is like we had the Eclipse trip.
Oh, cool.
April 8th, and I drove the boat. It was absolutely unbelievable.
I bet.
We had 125 passengers.
Wow.
I incorporated what they call an Erie theme. So we had Smith's
Oh my
ox
gosh.
roast, Smith's hot dogs, and pepperoni balls. And we had Palacus chocolate, and we had local beers and wines.
Oh, I love it.
fun.
And everybody, and you're from Erie, Kara, so you know, ox roast is a mainstay. That originated. That actually started at Waldamer. Mr. Moeller back in the day. That's how ox roast started in Erie.
That's
I didn't know
and
that.
it just kind of gravitated to what it is now.
Yeah.
So we've done a lot of theme things with the Erie theme with the food. And like we have all the different themes thing. Like tonight they have a happy hour tonight.
I love it.
And we have all kinds of stuff going on.
We could
Oh,
go
that's
on
great.
with you forever, Mark. You're amazing.
You got to bring your kids on the boat.
Yes, we do.
You got to bring your
Yes,
children.
absolutely.
We have to do it.
Bring them upstairs. When I'm driving at the wheelhouse, I have it's called a junior captain's license.
Oh,
So
boy.
they help me blow the whistle. They drive the boat. We take pictures. You go to the dollar store and get a frame, and you can have your own license. I write my name.
I
and
love
the
it.
kids
That's
love it.
amazing.
It's a great time.
Captain, thanks for being
Absolutely.
here.
Thank you so much.
VictorianPrincess.com. Book a cruise this summer.